I'm sure my mic's fucked up. Welcome to the Gig Economy Podcast, episode 259. We're going to talk about the Uber CEO talks tipping. That's always our favorite thing. And some drivers in Milwaukee did a strike, and it didn't go as well as they would hoped. But and we're live on TikTok. We're doing it a different way because TikTok hates us, and if we don't do it this way, they don't push it out. So until we get 1,000 followers, yes, Josh, I'm drinking. We have to do it this way.
Send us flowers.
Send us flowers. Send
Please.
us super chats. Larry, I was a dick to you today, and I'm sorry. How is your day going?
It's good. It's been busy, man. We were pulling cable over in one of our buildings on campus that has no AC.
Oh.
So, it was a nice warm 95 degrees in there.
How do you look so, not, disheveled?
I don't know, because I had zero time. We get off work at an hour before the show starts, and so had to stop by get my wife some flowers today because she got a new job. So I had to bring those home to celebrate. And by the time I got home, it was like quarter till 15 minutes before show starts. So
yeah,
I'm scrambling.
We can push it back. I mean, we can for the
good,
summer.
Man. I just have 3 more weeks of these hours, and it goes back to I get off at 4. An hour earlier.
Yeah, so, that'll be okay then.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be good.
Everything Gig Economy Show related, go to gigeconomyshow.com to sign up for our newsletter. Any podcasts you want to download, those kind of things. I want to mention our Patreon members, Samson from Grand Rapids, Bud Dickman from North Carolina, Omar from Detroit, Delivery Cats from Michigan, Frank from Philly, Tom from Chicago, Jim from Connecticut, Miguel from GR, Linda from Tampa, Jerry Gillette from Kentucky, and Faith from Las Vegas. If you want to join the Patreon and support the show, go to patreon.com/the Gig Econ Podcast. There you can sign up for the $3 or $7 tier. The $7 tier gets you live Patreons, which we do after every show, and that'll be tonight at 8:10 p.m., so check it out. We also have a Telegram group where you can connect to people all around the world that are gig workers, and Larry's going to tell you about that.
Yeah, so it's just a way we use to communicate back and forth. It's kind of like a texting program, but besides, just writing out text, you can also do voice or video messages, which are really fun. A lot easier to do when you're out driving instead of trying to text. But you can, as you said, we communicate with gig workers and make friends with gig workers all over the country, all over the world. You can talk about your favorite apps, any new apps that are coming out, or anything that's just shit in the bed at the current time.
That's such a great saying. Shit in the bed. Because if you shit the bed, literally shit the bed, it's a bad day.
It's a bad time for all.
Yeah,
that's for sure. But get on there and get on there, make some friends, get to know us. You can get to know the people in our Telegram group and make some really good friends. And who knows, one day you could be sitting right here co-hosting the show.
It only took 7 years, something like that.
Persistent booger.
Obviously, everything we talk about in the platform you're watching, there will be some links in there that you can download the Telegram chat, follow us on TikTok, YouTube, whatever
all the socials.
All the socials. And then stories from the road. I have done so much gig work in the last week. I could talk for the whole show about shit if I wrote it all down. I mean, I did $500 in Walmart this week.
Oh,
just in Walmart. So
wow, that's a good week.
Yeah, it was a good week. So I'm gonna check with you. I didn't see anything written down. Do you have any work from the road? Probably not. Which is totally fine.
You're picking up my slack for now, but another 3 weeks and that'll change. But I did a little gig work, but no stories, nothing crazy.
Okay.
Daytime driving, so a lot of times you don't have too much going on then.
Yeah, the quick thing I wanted to talk about is I had got back from Nashville, and some of the people already know this, and I got a curry order to Traverse City, and I ended up negotiating with Curry a little bit, so I wasn't taking it. They sent me a text, and they asked, hey, do you want to, or will you take it for this much? And I said $175, and I think they were offering $150. Now, mind you, I don't know the mileage to Traverse City, but it's 2 hours and 10 minutes, so it's it's a hike. So I ended up doing it for I was firm on the 175, and then they're like, okay, and I was like, shit, I should have gone higher. I should have done like 200. You know what I mean? But that's part of negotiating, right? You throw it out there, and I think it's really cool that Curry will do that. I had another one later that week that I ended up not winning the bid, but I ended up taking it for the lower amount. But that's another thing. Wow, Gabe Bombastic, thank you for becoming a new member. Really appreciate that. Or is that Gabriel Spalding?
I think that is Gabe.
You think that's Gabe?
Yeah, he said, he put it in our Telegram group. He said he was on watching us on YouTube, but he said he couldn't chat.
Really?
Apparently, that's what he said. But
you don't have to be a member to chat. No.
Yeah. I know
that's
you don't,
weird,
but yeah,
interesting. Thanks, Gabe. What was my story? Oh, so anytime I take a long distance trip, especially on gig work, and I have an electric vehicle, I make sure I look, where am I going to end up? Am I, I knew I would have like maybe 50 miles left, but I'm not getting home on that. So I look, Traverse City has lots of chargers. I get up there. It's really busy. It's like summertime, obviously. In Traverse City, for those of you who don't know, it's in northern Michigan, beautiful, on a beautiful lake. I could not tell you what lake it is, but it's blue. It's gorgeous. I love everything about Traverse City. But apparently I forgot that during 4th of July week is Cherry Festival, which is like the biggest thing. So all the chargers were blocked by like amusement park rides, and it was all and I'm like, that I understand it's down by the water, and that's where you want to put everything, but doesn't that seem like a weird
I mean, you don't want to be blocking chargers.
Yeah, I know. I just don't understand. I mean, I get it, it's right down by the water, but like, I don't know. It would be weird if they made a path because like literally it's covered with like fair stuff.
Wow.
So,
oh goodness,
get in there, can't figure it out. Ended up going about 10 miles south to random freaking Blaine's farm, and like that's hillbillies. Like, I mean, no offense. I mean, I shop there too, so I guess I'm a hillbilly. But I mean, that's like, you buy your chickens there. It's like what's another big Tractor Supply?
Tractor Supply.
Yeah, that's what it is, and it's got a badass charger that did a fantastic job. So, I did that and drove home, and then unfortunately didn't grab my work clothes, drove past the ballpark to my home, grabbed my work clothes, literally turned around, sat in traffic for 30 minutes, and then went to work at the ballpark. So it was quite the adventure for me.
Hi, Faith. Faith. And you need to start packing your clothes. Make sure you take them with you every time, because you never know.
I might as well, right?
Happen. Yeah, you might as well.
I mean, and then like later that week, I took a trip, and that time I did grab my clothes, and literally I didn't go back home. I drove to the ballpark because I drove past it. So, it's been a busy week. Done a lot of Walmart. Had a very frustrating day today, but I'm glad I'm here. I was ready for the show tonight. I was ready to just freaking talk and talk and talk. So, I appreciate everyone showing up. Okay, gig economy in the news. First up, when to tip your Uber driver. I realized tonight that like I gave you all the videos, and I have usually I try to alternate. Like I'll give 2 videos or 2 pictures and then 2 articles. Nope, I got all articles tonight.
I noticed that tonight.
That's okay. That's okay.
So
there was this is from Business Insider. It was just a week ago. When to tip your Uber driver, according to CEO Dara. We should learn his last name. You hate him that much. It's like my medicine for Crohn's. I had a little injection problem, so I've been on the phone all day talking to them, and they're like, "What is your medicine?" And I can't even pronounce it. It's abladibblibidibbidibi, something like that. Yeah, and they're like, "Hey, that was pretty close." I'm like, "Really?" It's basically generic for Humira. Everyone knows Humira. So, anyways, so tipping is always a hot topic in the gig world, and he says tipping is entirely optional, of course, but if you feel like you got a good ride, if the service quality was terrific, then you can tip through the app. You should only tip if you feel like you got your money's worth and then some, he added. About 20% of Uber riders tip their drivers, and he says that's increasing. 20%, I don't know. I know Gridwise did an estimate, and they said for both of them, their figure was 28%. But, I mean, I feel like 20% is pretty high. The Gig Economy Podcast will be back after a quick break.
Should I be excited or afraid of AI? The answer is yes. It's both.
Things are going to look so different in the next couple of years. You will not be ready for the disruptions that are going to come. I'm Jeff Nielsen, host of Digital Disruption, the go-to podcast for technology leaders.
Our generation's conflict, I think, is going to be emotional, not economic.
The companies that are going to win are the ones that have a couple of characteristics.
Stay ahead of the curve with Digital Disruption. Available now on your favorite podcast platform.
See, I think it's low, but I that's skewed, I think, for me because I have so many repeat customers.
Yeah, that's true. And then they said, Gridwise also said they had estimated 90% of food delivery trips include a tip, which, boy, not according to my Uber app.
Yeah, that's definitely on the high side. But as we know, I mean, people learn to tip because they want their food before it gets cold.
Right.
Right. Whereas you don't have to worry about that so much with Uber and Lyft because you're not pre-tipping.
What do you feel about Dara's statement? You should only tip if you feel you got money's worth and then some. Because I honestly, as a driver, I mean, in Gabe and you can even, what am I saying? Confirm this. We all tipped, but we had some shitty rides.
Yeah,
so it's like,
we did. Yeah. And I think we just do it because we understand, what people are out there grinding.
Yeah.
And, it wasn't great. If it would have been super service, I think, we probably would have tipped a little higher. But yeah, it's going to have to be a really crappy Uber ride for me before I don't tip.
Yeah. It's just because I understand the cost of doing business, even though, like, unless it was something intentional, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was terrible to, whatever it could be.
Yeah, our driver had attitude or something.
Oh, God. Attitude will 100% not get a tip from me. But when Megan and I were in Florida, the guy was doing 90 and a 70. I still tipped him, but I did. I did report to Lyft. I did feel a little, I mean, that's a little fast for me.
Yeah. I'm good 5 or 10 over, but 20 over.
Yeah. Josh says I only do black tier, so I'd say 7 out of 10. So you're Uber Black. What do you drive for that? Do you drive a Yugo? Do you drive a Chevette?
A black one.
A black Chevette? Josh probably doesn't even know what a fucking Chevette is. He's too young. Actually, I don't even know if he's that young. So yeah, I don't really like that statement. You should only tip if you feel you got your money's worth. I mean that's right. He drives a Tesla. I mean, your money's worth like that. That can be like a thing where, son, bitch, we're both older than you. Shut up. Josh always throws me off. I'll be in the middle of a sentence and I'll just freaking
stop.
I just stop, dead. It's like me when I'm driving. I road rage. I'm leaving a message and I'm like, use a blinker. Usually there's some curse words, but
yeah, we hear that on our Telegram group. So if you want to hear these, hear Jason just completely divert off whatever he's saying to yell at somebody.
Gabe,
join our Telegram group.
Yeah, Gabe for sure. Like he'll be like just crack. He does it too though. He'll be driving along and like, bitch, what are you doing? Like it's usually curse words. So
yeah.
So anyways, tip your Uber drivers. I've even if it's a small amount, I mean, a lot of people get fussy when they're like, at least with me with like food delivery, I might get $1, whatever. I mean, obviously in that moment it was good for me. I don't get fussy about it. They gave me $1 more, and that's okay. I did want to present something to you. I thought about this today.
All right.
What would you think would it be insulting? I'm talking about Walmart Spark. If I got $20 worth of ones and I tipped my loader $1 every time they loaded me. So remember, my one trip is going to be like $20-$25. Those guys get paid $14 an hour.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Would it come across as condescending or rude or disrespectful or
I don't think you can have a blanket statement on, because some people are going to be like us. Some people are grateful. It's $1. Hey, it's $1 more than I had. You didn't have to do that, whatever. And some people might be, might get a little snitty because it's just $1, but you can't control that. So if you want to do it, I would just do it. But yeah, you're going to get different reactions.
Yeah. Gabe says $3. Nah, that's a little steep. I might, maybe $2. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but like, I don't know. Like sometimes on a busy Walmart day, I might see that loader 5 times.
Oh, Bubba Sue said they can't accept tips.
Well, I know they can, but who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
Like if they say no, then I'm not offended. Like, we're not supposed to accept tips at the Whitecap. So if someone slides me a $10 bill, I'm putting that shit in my pocket.
Yeah.
Like everyone's going to do that. Like school bus, we're only supposed to accept up to $25. I cleaned up $150 last the end of the school year. Like I'm going to take it. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Pete says, Larry, the beard looks sharp. You give Jason some Pete.
Thanks, Pete.
Can we block him? I'm going to block
Pete,
him.
we missed you in Nash Vegas, man.
Bubba Sue says, don't. Cameras everywhere, but outside, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, Josh says the same thing.
Don't. You guys are fucking prudes.
You're trying to get somebody fired, man. $1's not going to help.
No, I'm not, because I there's a couple of loaders.
Ask them. I would ask them. Say, hey, will you get in trouble if I tip you?
They're gonna say yes.
Well, I mean,
most of them. I don't know. I don't want them to get in trouble, but they're not going to get in trouble if they accept. If they do it, then that's on their own free will, right? If they chose, it's a $14 an hour job. Do you think they really give a shit about if they lose that job? I'll be honest with you. I don't know. I just feel like some of those loaders do a great job. I don't know. Maybe if anyone has ideas how I can, maybe it's not cash. Maybe it's a gift card or something. I don't know. So
$1 gift card.
I don't know. Like I know it seems
now that would be insulting.
It would. See, I wouldn't care. I'd add it to my Amazon account. No, there'd be like an Amazon one.
Amazon.
Gregory says just leave the tip in the back and tell them it's there when they're loading. So I'm like not actually. Should I like hang it, like tape it on the side of the back of my trunk? I've been serious. I was thinking about this all day today, and I was like, I'm going to ask the show when we get on to see what they think about it. Let's see.
Try it this weekend. See what happens.
And I'm not like, I don't care if they say no, we can't take it. I'm like, all right, it's cool, dude.
Okay, yeah. I say I understand. Yeah.
Or no I like Gregory, like tape it there and be like, hey man, it's there for you if you want it. I just appreciate you loading my trunk, and I know it's a hard job, and then they can make the decision to take that. No one's going to see that. I always park in spot 1, and my trunk is to the freeway. There ain't no way they're going to see that camera there. So anyways, I don't know. Sorry for the squirrel moments.
No.
20 minutes in, we're on Article 1. So
that's right, because I got videos that go by really quick. So
Gabe says buy them hot and ready and deliver it when you are picking it up. See, that's actually more work, honestly. I'd rather have 20s in my pocket. Or not
Josh,
20s.
because that was Josh. He said take him pizza at Christmas time.
The Gig Economy Podcast will be back after a quick break.
Hey everyone, check out the What's Up with Tech podcast, hosted by me, Evan Kirstel. I'm a B2B thought leader, content creator, influencer, analyst, and TV host. And I interview who's who in the enterprise tech world, covering topics like cloud and 5G and IT and AI, and all of the really interesting B2B topics top of mind today. Thanks for listening.
They got to be able to accept like Christmas stuff. I don't know. Seriously, some of the loaders are great. I have a good conversation with them. Some of them are dog shit. So
yeah, just like most places.
Yeah,
you got good ones, you got bad ones, everything in between.
Also, selfishly, I'm greasing the wheels a little bit. Maybe something comes out quicker. I don't know if they see my name. Maybe they see, oh, that's Jason. He freaking tips $1 every time we're out there. I mean,
Maybe.
I'm not
Yeah.
all pure over here. I'm looking for a little advantage on my end too.
The real story comes out
Yeah,
now.
here we go. Here we go. All right, moving on. Larry, DoorDash slams fees from Seattle, which I feel like we just maybe 2 months ago we talked about them changing.
Always changing shit out there. They're always changing stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So it says out in DoorDash, or out in Seattle, DoorDash is going to increase the delivery fees for customers because of what it calls extreme regulations that Seattle has passed. The company DoorDash reported they made $3 billion in revenue in the first quarter. $3 billion, but they call Seattle.
Whoa! Back up again. I did not read this article. $3 billion in the first
revenue. That's not profit. That's revenue.
But still,
yeah. So yeah, they said Seattle is. They consider that the most expensive market in which to deliver in the United States by a very wide margin. So one of the things that Seattle has done, they've implemented a new driver deactivation law.
Okay.
And it was originally passed by the city council back 2 years ago, designed to provide more job security. All the gig workers, we know that most of the apps we work for, we can be done at any time. So under this law, companies have to give workers 14-day notice of deactivation, with exception for what, really egregious misconduct is what they said. So they have to give them a 14-day notice of activation. They have to base the deactivation on reasonable policies and provide workers with a record behind their decision. So they say this is going to be harder on them. Yeah. Feel so sorry for them. So, but this this law here it's the first one of its kind in the country, and it goes a lot further than a lot of the efforts around the other cities. And Seattle's really trying to take the lead in regulating, the gig economy and what goes on with it. Their office, they have an Office of Labor Standards. They said they received more than 150 worker inquiries since January.
Damn.
About the new law and what's going on with it. So, yeah, Seattle has always got something going on as far as the gig work. We've talked about them so many times and different things.
The problem is what people don't understand is and maybe the Seattle lawmakers don't understand is oh yeah, we're going to do this. Mm-hmm. But they're going to pass it on to the customer. I mean, they're not.
Yeah, they're not going to eat it.
They may eat some of it, but they're going to pass at least half of it on to the customer. So you're really kind of hurting your own people.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah, of course, DoorDash and on its blog said that the new law has reduced driver earnings and increased delivery delays.
Well, I mean, they have full control of those apps. They can do whatever they want on them, and they'll be like, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, don't know.
Don't go to Seattle. It sounds like a terrible place to go visit, live, and all the above. I mean, I've not been there, but every time we talk about it, it seems terrible.
It's just always a lot going on, a lot of drama,
along with Portland.
A lot of drama.
So in the title, we talked about Gabe loves Seattle. Of course he does. We talked about the strike, and, it's obviously a little clickbaity in the title. So this was a 1-day strike. But once I read it, you'd be like, okay, they didn't do it right. It talks about, the flip-flop of the pay, how some, it used to be 80-20. Now it's like 60-40. We're getting 40. They're getting 60. This strike was a grassroots effort. It was actually at the airport. They gathered around the airport staging lot where drivers to match with customers but turned off their rideshare apps. So they say about 30 drivers in Milwaukee typically are at the rideshare lot. And I think it's probably just as basic as ours is, where it's just a small little lot. I mean, you could fit 30 cars in there.
Wendy's parking lot.
Yeah, Wendy's. Oh, Wendy's. I love that because I literally, if I was doing a big day, I would eat there sometimes twice a day. So yeah, the Wendy's parking lot. And I guess they were feeding people at this lot hot dogs, bananas, fruit soda, whatever. but they said most of them joined the strike, but a couple of drivers kept taking rides. So the strikers moved their setup to block the exit from the staging lot. Okay, there's your problem. You can't do that. The whole
can't do that.
This is what I I'm pro union. I'm a union school bus driver. There's pros and cons to that. I am ride or die union, but I'm just saying I'm not happy with everything. But one thing we don't do, you can't force somebody to do it. You have to like explain the positives and the benefits and stuff like that. But just like strong arming somebody to do it is not right. So they blocked the staging lot, and they called the cops. Somebody called the cops. So a squad car showed up, told the strikers they can't block the exit, obviously effectively ending the strike. So, I mean, I applaud them for doing that. The one thing, though, that I took away from this article is like this guy, Chris Raymond, a part-time driver who sometimes works the airport, said strikes like this leave money on the table so drivers like myself can come in and make about $550 in a few hours. Does that mean like during the strike, or does that mean like, okay,
I'm sure.
There ain't no way you can make $550 in a few hours in 2 days. So I know you saw that and was like kind of chuckled on that. But no, I actually do applaud them for doing it. Unfortunately, like I don't really think it's a strike. I think you're just can you strike if you're not an employee? Like you're an independent contractor. Oh, Jimothy, hey. Sorry, I was reading the article. I didn't see it. Thanks, Jimothy. Really appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. Melody on TikTok, thanks for joining. I appreciate you. What was I saying? Oh, if you're like an independent contractor, I mean, you basically work for yourself. So we need to come up with another name for it instead of strike. Like, we're fussy.
We're pissed off.
We're not going to take it. I mean, it gets it got me to look at it, right? I saw the word strike.
Sure.
So I'm okay. I mean, we're striking here. But
that's what they've always called it.
I think it would work, but a protest. Thank you.
There you go.
Jeez, what are we like? Dumb? Of course, Bubba Suit. Yeah, you're protesting Uber by not doing it. I think it can work, but I think 95% of the people need to do it. And it can't be just for like an hour. It's got to be like, at a concert, like next weekend, there's a big concert here Friday and Saturday. Like you all just say, don't drive.
Right.
That would be interesting, but you're just not going to get everyone to do it.
No. And the thing is, you have to have some kind of hey, Jesper, oh my gosh, look who just popped in.
Wow. A ghost.
Yeah, I'm telling you, goat from the past there. So the thing is, to organize something like that, a strike in a city, you have to have some kind of an organization. You can't just post in Facebook to people you've never met that happen to be other drivers. It just doesn't work. You don't feel any attachment. You don't feel any, like you're in this together. You have to have some kind of a drivers organization where you meet and meet face to face and talk over these things and plan it out. You can't just go, we see it all the time on Facebook. Hey guys, let's show them. Let's really show them. Let's not drive this Wednesday or whatever it is. And, that just doesn't work. You have to have some kind of an organization that has some structure to it and some communication.
Melody said disgruntled. I kind of like that one. I think it's better than protest because disgruntled, like it's one of those words you're like, ooh.
Yeah, because it's always he was shot by a disgruntled coworker.
Yes, yes, for sure.
That's what always pops into mind.
Like I do believe protest does work, but like I was looking for maybe another word that's not common in those kind of things. But disgruntled.
So, thanks, Bubba Sue. Thanks, Melody.
Yeah, that's great.
We're illiterate. We don't know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Illiterate. We don't do geography or math.
No,
I did math on Nashville though with all the cash I made. Yo,
ba-boom! You need a rim shot there.
Oh yeah, whoops. I always forget I have these. I have this whole board. I use one button on it to play the intro music. The rest of them I don't even remember.
Got to use it, man. You got to justify that cost.
I know. I need to put it like I don't know. Yeah. It's just over to my left. But moving on, Instacart. Let's see. What's there? Oh, more delivery options from Kroger and
Costco. Yeah, so Instacart announced that they're going to introduce some new delivery options for some of the the biggest grocers in the country: Costco, Kroger, Harmon's, Woodman's. I haven't heard of those last
No.
two, but they're going to do some stuff called. They have one that's called Priority Delivery, which offers, I guess, faster delivery. I'm sure for maybe a little expanded price. There's also one called No Rush Delivery, which is the other end of the scale, which lets Costco members schedule orders. You can schedule it hours or days in advance and earn added savings by being flexible on your delivery window. So customers who need items faster can turn to Priority Delivery and get their items in as fast as 30 minutes. So that's pretty priority. That's pretty quick.
I'd be curious what the cost of that is for. I mean, I know with Walmart Pluses, we're members. If you want it that quick, you have to pay an extra $5 or $10, I think.
Right. And I'm sure that's the case here. It doesn't spell it out here, but Kroger is introducing some of the same things. They're introducing express delivery. That's again 30 minutes, quickly as 30 minutes. So they're trying to expand their offerings and give customers a little bit of choice. If they, if you want to save a little money, you don't need it right away. You can schedule it out, maybe for tomorrow or a couple days away, things like that. But there's always people who like, I need this right now. I want it right now. I need this bottle of Jim Beam immediately. And so you pay a little extra to get it delivered in, 30 minutes or so.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I forgot, like with the stories from the road, I delivered so much booze on the 4th of July.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
It was, I loved it. And some of them, they weren't like outstanding orders, but like $10-$12 to go 5 miles with a bottle of like literally like Jägermeister or rum or whatever. It's so easy. Like got it. The only thing it could be easier is if they could put the beer aisle closer to the front door. Because I mean, I just go right there, boom, boom, boom. And I definitely had to kind of learn. And Gabe will probably laugh at this because I messaged him and I could not find. Okay, sorry, back up. Have to learn the Uber's or Meijer's stocking system. Like Walmart's, I know how to use it, but Meijer, I haven't. Oh, that's right. I got a free case of Busch too. I forgot all these stories. Gabe heard them all. I had to learn their numbering system because and I know you're not a big drinker, but do you know what Jägermeister is? Is it a whiskey, a rum, a vodka, a gin? What is it?
Oh yeah, no, I don't know.
No one knows. It's not any of those. So like normally when I get booze, I end up going like, I know like, oh, it's a whiskey or it's a rum. And I go to that rum section. Jägermeister, it's like its own thing. So I sat there for 20 minutes instead of just slowing down, looking at the numbering system. It was like so many numbers and I was just overwhelmed. And of course I found it when I followed the fucking system, what like you're supposed to do.
Amazing how that works.
I know. I'm such an idiot. And then, I got a free case of Busch. So stories from the road, just jumping in here. I get an order from Uber Eats, 5 miles, case of Busch, whatever. I go there, I get there, ring the doorbell, no one comes. I walk down to the back. Now, this is on a big lake, and it's 4th of July. I mean, there's boats, sea-doos, whatever going on. And so I ended up asking them. They were like, oh, no, we didn't order it. We wouldn't drink Busch beer. It's below my... they didn't say that, but they acted like that. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm just trying to deliver it. So I go in there and then wait. And, as soon as you start communicating on the app, Walmart, Uber Eats starts the timer.
Yeah.
And so I texted them, did not call them. Uber called them. They make a courtesy call. And the guy never picked up. So I started driving back, return it. Well, Meijer doesn't take food back. Once it's out, it's out.
Oh.
You know what I mean? They'll replace it if it's damaged or whatever, but you cannot get your money back. Jimothy, yes, it's fucking nasty. I got an ending on this story. So I get almost there and he's like, "Where'd you leave my beer?" And I'm like, I didn't message him back. I'm like, first of all, are you that dumb to know that, I can't leave your beer? And he put in the wrong address. So it's not my fault. So obviously I didn't get the tip, but I kept the beer. And I'm like, who the fuck drinks this? I'm not going to drink this. I mean, I will admit I'm a beer snob. So I ended up giving it to my neighbors. I was like, hey, do you guys does Robert like Busch Light? And she's like, he loves it. I'm like, boy, do I have a present for you. And I was like,
there
hey, you got
go.
Porch beers. Come out and grab them. It was 30 pack.
30 pack of beer.
30
there
pack.
you go.
just off the
Happy
top.
4th of July.
Yeah, exactly. Just off the top of your head, how much do you think a 30-pack of Busch beer costs? Now, not with deposit, because we have deposit here, 10 cents a can.
You're asking the wrong dude, man. I don't know what any beer costs.
I mean, if you had to guess.
30-pack, I don't know. For a Busch, what is it, like $15 or something? I don't know.
Gabe knows. We talked about it. It's $20 for 30 cans. So it's less than $1 a can.
Yeah.
It's so bad. I love everyone in here that talked about how gross it is.
Yeah. Jaeger bombs, man.
Oh God.
Jaeger bombs.
So Pete says from Google, Jägermeister is don't know what that is.
Liqueur.
Is a herbal liqueur. So I knew it wasn't like a liquor or anything.
Herbs, and it sounds like KFC recipe, 56
yeah.
herbs and spices.
Right. Or Dr. Pepper. That's what, 23?
Yeah.
Double it, get 56. Double it, give it.
That'd be 46.
Oh.
Wearing them out.
I mean, what did we talk about?
We just said it. We all do it bad.
Yeah. Josh, Bubba Sue is probably a White Claw. I've never had a White Claw. I don't even know what they taste like.
Yeah,
those are so big right now. Pete,
I don't know.
Maybe Jason
apparently
needs to ride the bus instead.
Jello shots are not yucky.
Oh yeah, Gabe. Careful. All right, where are we at here?
Moving on.
So Waymo, this is not a huge deal, but Waymo is now offering rides for teens. It's 14 to 17, which, okay, that's great. Hey, Linda, thanks for joining. Linda from Clearwater. So now that Uber offers Uber Teen, Waymo's going to offer it. And this is going to be the game changer right here. This Waymo offering with no driver in it. I think we're going to talk about it in 6 months, and they're going to our teen ridership has outperformed our adult ridership because of how how safe it's going to be without a creeper in it. So
for sure,
I think it's great. That's all I really got to say about it. Obviously, we'll talk about Waymo in a little bit, but
and we've talked about it before that as a parent, most parents are probably going to feel safer putting their kid in a Waymo with no driver than they are in an Uber with a sketchy driver.
Yeah, even in those couple of instances where, a lot of instances where we see, they drove through a puddle or they're backing up, it's still going to be, there's no creeper in the car.
Right. Yeah. And what, the things we've seen haven't been accidents or people haven't gotten hurt. It's funny things,
of course,
like they get stuck in a traffic circle and can't get out, but things like that, it's not the end of the world by any means. But I think the teen ridership, like you said, I think it will outpace the other age groups by far,
especially in those areas that they're already pretty dense. One thing they did mention there, they're going to have a special customer service agent for those rides. I don't know what that means, if they're actually going to have a human that's going to be
kind of dedicated
to them, which I think is important, especially if the kid kind of freaks out, what happens if it does get stuck in the water or whatever? You want somebody that's super chill,
level-headed.
Level-headed, be like, hey, just,
it's going to be all right.
Go. Yeah. Linda says, update on my platform. Uber Corp reached out and is wheeling and dealing with me. What? Oh, Linda, we
want more details on that, Linda, in private chat.
Yeah. Let's send me a text or give me a call. Okay, Larry. Okay, I love this.
Yeah. So this what we're getting ready to show here. This is the proposed solution. We saw all the riots out in LA and stuff like that. All the Waymos that getting destroyed and defaced and vandalized. Well, here's the answer. Here's the answer to that. So, this is.
You think that's AI? I don't think it is. I think it's too good. I think AI would have screwed up the word Waymo. It's terrible with words.
I don't know. It'd be easy enough to get AI to do the picture and then just add the Waymo later. I don't know. That's a good
It looks
good
really
question.
good. I love Transformers.
Yeah. So for our audio listeners, what it is, it's a Waymo car that's
Thank you.
Changed into a transformer that's standing up. The big transformer robots, and it's really cool looking.
Yeah, it is.
Now, if it could do that, then I would definitely take a Waymo.
Right. Especially if someone
awesome.
starts fucking with you, you're like,
that's right, man.
and then all of a sudden you're like in there and you're the eyes and you're like, yeah, let's beat his ass.
Yeah.
I have a totally random comment from Josh.
Yeah.
Josh had said, thanks. I love the thumbnail, A+ thumbnail. No one's ever said about my thumbnail. I'm just curious. What did you like about it? I'm just totally curious. It was one of the first comments and I forgot to mention it. And I don't know why I just thought about it.
Hey, Josh just joined our Telegram.
Josh who? Josh?
I mean, his name's Josh, so I'm assuming it's the same Josh.
You don't gotta pay for Telegram, Josh. It's a free chat. I don't even spam in there. I don't even spam nothing in there, really.
I'm not sure what he's referring to when he says.
Maybe it's free. Oh yeah, he is referring to Telegram. It's okay. He's old.
Yeah.
He's 43. He only has the most super space car in the world. And can't figure out Telegram.
Yeah, no, we don't charge for Telegram. We just charge for our Patreon if you're so inclined. But
yeah, for sure. Yeah, we would love the support on Patreon.
Hey, Faith, Linda's chat is on TikTok,
and Pete's is on Facebook.
Yeah, so that's why you're not seeing it.
Jinx, buy me a Diet Coke. Okay, I am all over the place. Where are we at? Oh yeah, there we go. I got it.
Waymo in the news.
No, you can't, Josh, because I mute that chat because it gets busy in there sometimes. If you want to troll me, you have to tag me. I shouldn't have said that. All right, so this is a Waymo, kind of, I think, backing up. Larry shared one. I can't remember what. Oh, yeah, this one's just like randomly backing up.
In traffic.
In traffic. So we'll play that 13 seconds. Oh, damn it.
Hell no. Come on, wait till the no.
I love the music.
Yeah. I just realized that I'm like, damn it, another YouTube ticket. So yeah, he's just backing up. I already have another one next week planned. I saw it today just randomly. So I just love these. Josh definitely sends me a bunch too. So I really appreciate it. If you ever see anything that's crazy, tag me on TikTok. I know a lot of us are on TikTok and watch a lot of videos in there, although I don't know where I got that one. Most of the Waymos I see on Reddit, but would appreciate that. But yeah, let's nothing dangerous, just kind of backing up. Don't know what they're doing. So
yeah, but I mean, if you're behind him, you don't know if he's going to keep backing up. He's going to
that's
run
true.
into your car.
Well, that's the thing, because it's a computer. Like in your head, you can like rationalize a human being. Like, okay, maybe they're turning around, but like with a computer, like how do you rationalize what it's doing? Because you don't have that thought, right?
Right. You're like, he should not be doing this. So what's going to keep him from just backing up into my car? Because he's already doing something that he should not logically be doing.
Right. And in your head, you'd be like, oh, he's going to look in his camera and see, oh shit, I'm going to hit that car. And yes, it has cameras. It's probably doing the same thing, but you can't rationalize a computer. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, he must have been getting ready to do a 3-point turn like our Uber in Nashville.
Who knows? Speaking of Uber, nope, that's not it. Get this tablet right there from Octopus Tablet. Your riders can play trivia, fun games, win prizes. Your driver loves it because you're all having fun and you tip more. The link is in the description. The tablet, the charger, the holder, all that stuff is free. Check that out. It's a great addition to people when they're in your car, because let's face it, sometimes can you imagine if the Ubers do you love how I say I just caught myself. I'll start saying a sentence and I'll literally start. How do you even keep up with my shit? Like, I feel so bad sometimes. I'm just like,
you get used to it after a while.
Yeah, I gotta stop doing that. But I was gonna say, when we were in Nashville, if they had a tablet, we would be clamoring.
We've been going to town on that trivia.
Yeah, and Linda says offer more karaoke. I know that would be good too. I don't know why Octopus hasn't like integrated that maybe in their tablets. Yeah. That would be great.
They did have some karaoke, just like not like full song selection, things like that, but they'll pull up, like they'll have, I guess, the songs picked out, or at least they used to have a little bit of that.
And I think another thing that people like, and I'm not great at it, but I absolutely love music trivia. Like I never can get like the artist and the song, but I can get one of them, and I just love it. To me, it's better than regular trivia because
it is fun.
Yeah, you listen to music all the time. You've grown up with it for the last, for me, 35, 40 years of different kinds of music, and it is just, I love it. I think they should offer that, but what do we know?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes they do offer like specific kinds of trivia on there.
All right. Moving on, sleepwalk. Does anyone ever have to deal with sleepwalking? Are you a sleepwalker?
I was when I was younger, man.
Were you?
It runs in our family. My dad was a huge sleepwalker. Yeah, I was a sleepwalker. We were just real short story. Me and my dad, we were at like a father-son church camp when I was younger, and I was on the top bunk, and I woke up in the morning. My head was killing me. My elbow and my knee were all bruised up, and I'm like, what happened? My dad's like, you don't remember? I stood up on the top of the bunk and walked straight off. Just walked on top of it. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So have you, like, it's not an issue anymore? You outgrew?
No, it was when I was a kid. Like I woke up one time, I was drinking a glass of milk and I spilled it like all over myself.
No.
Yeah. My dad would play football in his sleep when he was in high school.
Well, I know it can be dangerous. If you have a really bad sleepwalker, you have to like put special locks or alarms on, because they'll just freaking walk out in the middle of the street, especially if it's a child.
Mm-hmm.
Gabe said his brother was when we were younger. Yeah, it's terrible when it's when they're young children. But I
did a walker and a talker when I was younger.
I talk in my sleep. Just ask my wife.
Yeah.
So this person, sleepwalker, shocked to discover the bizarre item she ordered from DoorDash at 1 a.m. She got a $8 charge from DoorDash, and she had zero memory of ordering, and it was sauce, a honey mustard sauce from A&W. And that's it. She says it started as a young child, happens up to 10 times a month. I mean, I guess if that's all you do, I guess that's not horrible, but yeah, she says that I've cleaned, I've put Christmas decorations away, I've crafted items, prepared food, bathed, and done laundry. Okay, so you're doing chores. I mean, I'd
rather do them when I'm asleep and
and not remember them. And you're like,
exactly.
God damn, this house is clean.
Woke up, man, the laundry's done, folded, put up. What happened?
I know, that's amazing. So yeah, apparently, what's wild to me is like, why are they delivering a sauce? Why doesn't DoorDash step in and say, you know what, we're not going to do that? I mean, I guess they don't care. They're getting money, right?
As long as they get paid, man. What do they care?
I guess, but like, geez, a freaking sauce, $8. And you know that probably she probably didn't tip, so the driver delivered a tipless sauce. I would be like, I mean, I guess I would do it. Money's money, right? If it's valuable to you, what do we got to start a new saying. What did we talk about last week? If it's valuable for you, it's good to, I don't know, something like that. If the trip is valuable, then take it. If it's not, decline it.
Yeah.
So
move on.
So, all right. Fight breaks out between an Uber driver and Atlanta sports reporter.
Yeah. So this is I think a YouTube video. So we'll watch that and then we can discuss.
Now to this. Tonight, a courtside reporter for the Atlanta Hawks and the Dream says that she was attacked by her Uber driver.
She says it all started when she asked the driver to roll up the windows and turn on the air conditioning. Our Chase Howell spoke with her and the Uber driver, as both have very different accounts here about what happened.
Yeah, I know, baby. I just wanted a cool Uber. That's it. I just wanted a cool Uber. Call the cops or refund my money.
This is cell phone video of the moment an Uber comfort ride turned into chaos. The driver, Miracle Smith, and the passenger, Tabitha Turner, can be seen going at it when all of a sudden, Smith sprays Turner with mace, forcing her to drop her phone.
I just wanted to go home after work and see my daughter.
That's Turner. She says she wasn't only physically assaulted, but is also receiving backlash after Smith took to social media about the incident.
They flooded my social media with threats. They've reached out to people I work with and work for.
But as the saying goes, it takes two to tango, and this video shows just that.
When people watch this video, when some people do,
They're going to say, listen, you were asked to get out of the car multiple times. You also called her an R slur. You're not so much a victim, but an instigator.
Sure.
How do you respond to that?
There is no one who's going to watch this video and come away from it believing that my client instigated this thing in any way.
Why are you in a car? You feel threatened.
This is what I do for work. This is how I'm paying to go to school. Like, I would never attack any passenger that has ever gotten in my car. I just wanted her to get out of the car.
That's Smith, and she says she sprayed Turner with mace in self-defense because she saw Turner pull out some sort of sharp object. Next thing you know, Smith says the two are out of the car, and Turner begins to attack her.
So the bite mark is like right here, right above the end of my jawline.
She bit her?
And then for my eye,
we're watching a video, Mo.
Here, and then the blood vessels in my eye are bruised and healing currently.
Needless to say, the police were called, and since then, a warrant has been issued for Smith's arrest.
Oh,
She
shit.
tells me she plans on turning herself in Wednesday night. In Atlanta, Chase Howell, 11 Alive News.
Well, right now, only Smith is facing criminal charges. As for any future action, Tabitha Turner's attorney says that he plans to file a civil suit against Uber. An Uber spokesperson sent us a statement saying, quote, safety is fundamental to the...
Shut up. I hate those stupid fucking statements.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, this got out of hand for sure. I mean, if you ask a driver to roll up their windows and tell them there and they tell you no, either deal with it and rate them bad, don't tip them.
Yeah.
Or end the ride and get another Uber.
So so I don't know if they said it. I was looking at TikTok a little bit because Mo's like, why you're so quiet? So that's the problem. Y'all can't see the video because TikTok hates me. So when we're doing it on the phone, that's what was happening. What they didn't talk about is is that she let her out on the highway. She wanted her to get out on the highway.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, so that
you can't do that. Yeah, they both. Like I said, I think both of them. I think were in the wrong. They both escalated it. If they got into a fight, obviously they got outside the car and got into it.
Yeah, the lady had a bite mark on her jaw.
Yeah, bite mark. Yeah, and but the passenger, either call the police or do this or that. No, just get out of the car. If she's told you to get out of the car, I'm going to get out of the car. But I mean, on a highway, that's different.
And I need some clarification. He said, what's an R slur? He said he called her an R slur.
Retarded?
I
don't know.
I mean, Bubba Sue says racial, but like maybe that's another word for the N word. I don't know. I would say she called her the N word, but whatever. They're both jackasses.
It seems to be. I mean, like I said, without we never get to see the whole video, but it sounds like they both handle this in a very piss poor way. If you're in a job, a reporter where you're out in the public eye like that, you gotta be cognizant of that and how this is going to look.
Yeah.
I don't know if she thought she was going to get sympathy when she posted the video, but
I mean, you watch TikTok like I do. People post videos and they think it's going to go one way, and it definitely doesn't.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't. Yeah.
Honestly, if it was me and it didn't go that way, I would just delete the video.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like some people fight it to the end, but it did not go the way I think she thought it was going to go.
I think they both made some poor choices.
Yeah, they're both probably going to deal with it. So, although they say in the news business, any news is, what do they say?
Yeah, there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
I don't agree with that.
Well,
100%.
depending, I mean, there is a level where you've crossed over that it's bad for sure.
If you're in the public eye, this doesn't look good on you.
All right, I was like, looking at, I'm like, we're already to the last article, but I guess it is almost 8:00. We started late.
You got one more.
Yeah, we got one more. This guy, the articles, I appreciate Gabe sending the articles, but some of them you have to like buy, and I had to, so this is kind of,
or you find it on some other site.
Yeah, that's what I ended up doing. So this guy, the driver Creskin Torres, who started driving for the rideshare app in Baltimore. Let me slide this over so I'm not staring at. Oh, cool, an ad. Thank you. I love you. So he talks about, he wanted to be a global traveler, but, you have to be wealthy or own a business or blah, blah, blah. But he decided he wanted to travel all 50 states. So he has driven in all 50 states, Lyft. And the worker claims he has visited all. I don't think it's been verified, but basically he started from Baltimore, went to the West Coast. He tried to
we got flagged. Oh my god!
From what?
I don't know. Maybe because I said the R word.
Oh no!
Yeah,
violation by lifting with Larry. Oh, Larry, you can't say the full word. Oh, it didn't kick us off. At least.
My bad, guys. My bad.
Oh my gosh. Let's see.
You ask what it is.
I know. I was. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of that word, but
No, I'm not either.
I was surprised you went with it, honestly. But I was thinking of it, but it's fine. So he's been driving all around, and he says he's been to all 50 states. Some of them visited 3 or 4 times. This took about 3 years. Wow. He said, I was stuck at 49 for a while because of the pandemic. When I hit my 50th state, Hawaii, I ended up on the local news talking about my travels. I want to know if he shipped his car over, because my son lives in Kauai.
That cost an arm and a leg.
Yeah, I think it cost him no, I don't want to misquote it. I want to say it was $5,000, but I think it was maybe it was insanely expensive.
Yeah, I think he probably just rented a car there.
Yeah, which makes sense. And I forget that you can drive Lyft anywhere in the United States, and I don't know why.
I mean, it won't let me drive Lyft when I come to Michigan.
Really?
Yeah, it all depends on the local. What the back. What your state has to do for inspections and different things. 'Cause I remember I've tried to do Lyft. I mean, your state's the only place. That and right around DC are the only 2 places that I haven't been able to do Lyft.
Okay. He makes it sound like he's able to. And I know early on they were pretty strict about that, but I mean, I wonder if they've laxed up on it since have you tried since the pandemic to drive Lyft up here?
I mean,
thanks, Josh, for the appreciate it.
I did. When was it? 2 years ago, I guess.
Okay, so
the year I had the wreck on the way back.
We don't even talk about that.
Yeah, but last year I flew, so I didn't have a car, and this year we went.
Yeah, okay.
There, so
he's done it all. Josh says I can't do Lyft in Jersey, but I can do Uber in Jersey. So usually,
it's usually backwards. Usually the other way around. Lyft is usually way more lax about it.
Yeah. Well, I remember early on, Gabe says the bigger city have stricter restrictions, which makes sense with DC. But I remember early on, I couldn't drive in Detroit from Grand Rapids because of whatever.
Yeah, I couldn't do Tennessee when it first started, Uber or Lyft.
Yeah.
Or no, I could do Lyft, not Uber. But I think what this guy, if he's wanting to do all 50 states, I mean, he may have whatever he needed to do in that state. He may have had to do something. He may have had to get in state inspection or something like that. Because that's what it said when I was in Michigan. It said you don't have the proper inspection or something. So I'm sure I could have done that and then drove for Lyft. So he may have had to do some of that.
That's a good point. Didn't really talk about it.
Yeah, I don't know if he could just off the bat go and do Lyft everywhere.
Yeah, not something I would do. I know Mo from Mo Side Hustles on TikTok. She travel dashes quite a bit.
Yeah.
Like when her boyfriend travels, she'll meet him there and do it quite a bit. So I think it's cool to have that option. I did a curry when I was in Clearwater. Honestly, I may have done some work, and I can't believe none of us did work in Nashville. Like John had a car, Seth had a car. I mean, I
had a car.
You had a car. That's right. You had a car.
Why would I want to work in Nashville?
I don't know.
Nothing new to me.
It's not. Yeah, it's nothing new to you. That's right. I mean, just when you go in an area, it's kind of a little adventurous. It's a little scary too.
I mean, I've turned on Lyft in when I was down in Dunedin, and I got pinged, but I didn't take the ride because it was shit.
Gabe says we turned the Uber app on, but did you take one? That's the thing. Like, did you die? Did you?
Oh, we were down there. We were down there turning all the apps on. We had curry. We got curry on. Faith was giving her master class,
and then we had Roadie XD. Faith finally got. XD. They all started offering it. So, but anyways, that was fun. So, All right, we're going to wrap this up. We are obviously a little late because we were having some trouble with the TikTok. Did you know if you go TikTok, I have to check with Maureen because she's the queen of that. Because the random people, I'm like, stop. Why are you connecting to my live? I should be able to.
We had a little trouble with some randos trying to join our show.
Then, I couldn't figure it out, but I'll talk to Mo about that. Hopefully we'll get it fixed next week. The reason we're doing like this on the phone because for whatever reason, they say we're not providing our own content, and so they wouldn't push the live out. I know it's super annoying, but help us get to 1,000 followers. If we can do that, we can do it in the normal way.
That'd be great.
That'd be great because I do love the TikTok platform. I think it's great. I spend most of my time on it. I'll be honest with you. But anyways, so Patreon in 6 minutes. If you are the $7 tier, you can join that, and we'll be live, and I'm sure we'll have a lot to talk about. And as always, don't put up with anyone's bullshit.
We'll see you on the road.
Good night.
Night, everybody. Peace.
This podcast is produced and edited by Hey Guys Media Group. Want to start a podcast? Check out heyguysmediagroup.com.